struggling to get folks aligned on the same goals, or you're launching a big product or a new initiative and you need to get different parts of the organization all aligned, it's good to gather together a squad and write your OKRs together. You'll want to make sure you're prepared for this conversation and that you know which direction you're going to lead it, especially towards what the objective is. But you also want to be open-minded. People might have different ideas on what are indicators of success that you might not have thought of yourself. For example, let's say you're launching a new newsletter product and you're from an editorial background. You know that one of the main goals is to reach new audiences and deepen your relationship with readers. But you're also trying to think about, what does the revenue team need? What opportunities are there for earned revenue, or to convince people that they should become a subscriber or a member? These are all important things you need to think about. You also need to talk to your engineering team and say, what does success look like for you? What does it mean to build a newsletter that, is easy to send, that we have the right analytics coming in on, that we're, running everything smoothly? So bringing everyone to the table can really help you align what it is that you need to build and what the work should be doing, and how can you set a goal that you're all in on together. Goals are the beginning of a bigger conversation. You want to bring in other stakeholders and people who'll be working on the product so that everyone has a little bit of skin in the game and feels really enthusiastic about the work they're doing. Beyond OKRs, there are other user-oriented frameworks that you can use to define what your product should be or how it can be oriented to what outcomes you want for your audience. Take Google's Heart Framework, which allows you to set goals specifically on happiness, engagement, adoption, retention, and task status, which is essentially just saying, for all the stages of your user cycle, how engages your reader with the product, making sure that it's serving all of their needs. Another framework that is really user-oriented is Jobs to be Done. This is a framework that allows you to kind of set a goal based on the existential service or need that your product fulfills, the job that it does for your user. Here's an example from my life. I am obsessed with listening to The Daily every morning. It's the New York Times podcast. I listen to it when I'm getting ready or when I'm walking my dog, and essentially it makes me feel very confident that I'm informed about the major story of the day and that I could have an intelligent conversation with anyone about that news. That's the need that it's filling for me. It's creating a sense of confidence and authority in me that I am informed. Think about your news products. What need are you fulfilling for your readers? At Chalkbeat, we're giving parents and teachers the ammunition that they need to make better decisions in their schools. That's the need that we are filling for them, right? So think about that for your organization. What are the things that you need to be doing to provide an existential service for your audience? Now, all of these goal frameworks are great. You should pick and choose what makes the most sense for you, your newsroom, and your culture. There are no hard and fast rules for writing goals. Pick and choose what makes the most sense for your newsroom. Ultimately, we all need goals so that we can prioritize our work and figure out what really makes the most sense for our organization. In the next video, we're going to talk more about that and how some of the tools that you can use to prioritize the work that you're doing so that you're not going to get burnt out. Talk to you soon.